Hey guys, it's me, King27, and we're gonna be starting on my Christmas LPs, on my Christmas specials, and of course, this is the first one, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure for the Game Boy Advance, that started all the way back in 1989, as it says right there. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it was copyrighted 1989, sorry about that. But it was created and released back in 2005, and it was licensed by Nintendo. Obviously, every single game that was on the Game Boy Advance was licensed on Nintendo, if it wasn't, an illegal copy or something like that. And yes, this game is absolutely awesome. It is an action side-scrolling RPG. Well, it is a side-scrolling action RPG, but it has a little bit of elements that you guys will see later on. Now here's some of the rules that I will put up here on my Christmas specials. I'm just trying to fix up my stuff. Making stuff. Let's see here. This mic is gonna be completely broken by the time I finish up with this LP. Having my dog starts barking, that's just great. One of the many advantages of having a dog. Hearing it bark all the time, yes. Okay, I think that should be fine. So here are the two rules I want to lay out. Number one is that none of these videos will have my intro in it, because once I start rendering them out, I'm going to start uploading them. No editing there whatsoever. It will all just be from what you guys see. Second thing is, I will be speedrunning through this game, but I attempt to make a 100% completion. Not that it's mandatory, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get 100% completion. It is very difficult, and it makes the game a lot more boring, and it takes a lot longer. So I'm gonna try and see if I can take 100% completion in this game. So without further ado, let's get started with LP number 1. Bandai, of course. And its own intro. Oh yeah. Here we go, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. And for those of you asking, yes, I have watched the original Dragon Ball series that was put onto TV. Aired on TV, I should say. I have watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, but not that much. And I've also watched some of the newer ones, which I thought were pretty boring and didn't live up to what it was in the old Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, for that matter. Let's get started. So Data 1, Data 2, Data 3, Data 1. And I have played through this game once. I've beaten it. And I've started on easy, but I'm gonna try and get regular this time. So here are the 4 options of this game. You have story mode, which we will be doing. You can play the main character that you play as in story mode is Goku, but you can also play as Krillin after the main storyline is completed. But Krillin is completely OP, overpowered by the way. Link mode, you can basically link it up with a cable if you are playing it on the original Game Boy Advance. You can play with somebody else. One-on-one, obviously your Mortal Kombat / Street Fighter style, which is one of the many things that they have added into this game, which I also pretty much enjoy. Options, just your regular options. Collections, the collectibles you can get. This is one of the things I'm saying that I might not get 100% completion on, because look at that, 4 pages of things that you can collect in the game. If you guys want to play it for yourself, you can, and get 100% completion if you want to. Erase save data, no, I don't want to do that. And choose language. We're gonna be playing this in Dutch. No, I'm joking. We're gonna be playing it in regular English. I apologize for anybody who, speaks a different language besides English. You won't understand anything I'm saying in this, nor will you understand the gameplay. Let's start on story. Once upon a time, deep in the mountains, a great adventure was about to begin. As Goku was working hard at his training, a girl came along. The girl's name was Bulma. She was a cute, strong-willed girl. When Bulma saw the ball that Goku kept as a memento, she made him an odd proposition. It was a beautiful ball that had stars inside. It was called a Dragon Ball. They were very unusual balls, and when all 7 were gathered together, it said the eternal dragon, Shenron by the way, appears and grants any one wish. And so, from unexpected beginnings, Goku and Bulma wind up on a journey together to seek out the remaining Dragon Balls. And here we come to our first gameplay element of this game, which is the side-scrolling one. So let me explain some of the controls here. You've got your regular control pad to move left and right. If you double tap left or right, you can sprint, as you guys can see right there. Now, that's one of the things I kind of find hard to do, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So just keep trying until you can get it, like this right here. So we got A, your regular jump. Later on, we're gonna see a lot more of the jump as it continues on with different elements. You've got your regular B, your punch, and that's the thing that Goku uses. He actually uses his stick from the original Dragon Ball series. I forget what it's called. I can't think of it at the moment, but feel free to comment down if you want to give me a little bit of a reminder on what it's called. I'll be saying your name in the next part, or a couple of parts after I've finished uploading them, all in a session. So, let's see here. On the top right hand corner, you've got your score. Yes, this game does keep track of score, but it's not necessarily something that you're going to be finding a lot. Second thing I want to point out is that this game is really easy. Even if you play on hard mode, it is still really easy. You can never get a game over, no matter what. By game over, I mean, like all of your lives are gone, like in Super Mario. No, not that type of thing. You can lose, though, if you fall into a pit or if you get hit by too many enemies or something. Top left-hand corner is your health bar. There are 5 stages, I believe, to your health bar. Number 1 is your regular gray one, the highest you can possibly go to. Second one is your green stage. Third one is the one that you guys can see up there, is the yellow one. Fourth one is your red one, and 5th one is basically your dead. Bottom left hand corner of the screen, you guys can see there is something there at the bottom. That is basically your special moves. If you hold down R, you could basically make a Kamehameha wave, but at this point in time we can't do that because Goku hasn't learned it yet. However, if you press L, Goku will be able to use his early special move, which is really overpowered. So there we go. On the top right hand corner, it is it's keeping track of our points. And yeah, there we go. That's one of my favorite moves you can do to enemies. Just basically jump on them and keep pressing B until it does that. And what you guys saw there was my life. It's basically the same as in Mega Man, where it's the head as the 1-up. Let's see here. As you guys can see, it's pretty easy, and let me explain some of the enemies that's early in the game. You've got these guys, some pig-headed guys, jerks, whatever. Some of them have different abilities. This guy has a gun, which I find to be completely weird for a game that's supposed to be for 10 plus. Because you've got these guys with swords, and I believe there's other ones in the game, but I forget. It's been a while since I played this game, like 2 days ago. Yes, I completely forgot that one. So let's see what's up here. Oh yeah, and the other enemy is the pterodactyl, which is this one. And there's 2 types of them. There's this one and the one that we're going to be seeing up close. A burger, those are basically your health power-ups. You've also got the apples, which is your second health power-up. And there it was. pretty coincidental. And that wasn't intended for it to happen. And the pterodactyls can actually be pretty big jerks. I mean, the first time I played through this game, they were destroying me right now. There we go. And when you guys see something like that, like the exclamation point, that means that you have to fight all the enemies before you can leave. It's pretty standard side-scrolling action. If you guys have ever played any of those games before, you would understand it. So let's keep going. Let's see here. Whoop. Yes, that completely kills him, by the way, which is one of my favorite moves. But I find it to be a little bit overpowered. Let's see here. Oh, jump that one. Let's see here. There we go, completely destroyed him. And I nearly fell down there. So let's see here. Yep, this is the next gameplay mechanic. Using with the stick, and as I said before, you can do things with the A button that you can do later on. This is one of the many things you can do. If you press up and A together, you can do that thing. And there'll be a lot more of that in the game, but not a whole lot since this game is pretty short. Let's see here. Yep, it's the same thing. Now, keep in mind, this can get repetitive, however, it can be fun at the same time, so, yeah. Yeah, this is the second enemy, the orange pterodactyls, who will drop bombs, and are bigger jerks than the other ones because they have better AI. So let's see here. That guy just fell down out of nowhere. Okay, we can't get in there.